All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Chris Karafotis. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that we have at our fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and get the training that you need, you will succeed here at IBOtoolbox and promoting your chosen business. So for those of you that have never attended an IBOtoolbox training webinar, it's actually a question and answer session. So if you have questions for me, make sure to enter them into the chat area so that I can answer them. All attendees will receive a credit coupon code worth 400 IBO credits that's given out at the end of the webinar. But you have to stay on the webinar until the end so that you get that code. I'll walk you over to the Credit Center, show you how to redeem the credit coupon code, and we'll do it together. So we'll make it really easy. And also, too, if this is the first time that you're attending, what we usually do is we cover the basics. I go over an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I show you how to get started, show you how to get helper assistance, also show you where you can get extended training on IBOtoolbox's official training platform called marketwithchris.com. And again, at the end of the webinar, we wrap it up and issue you that credit coupon code. I've set this webinar up to be recorded, and you will have access to it sometime early tomorrow over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So again, if you've just joined us, make sure to enter in your questions into the chat area so that I can answer them. And we are going to get started here. Let me just see. I had a little issue with posting because, like a silly person, I tried to put in a special character. I tried to put in the and sign and got an error. So anyways, there's a couple of things about posting. You definitely don't want to put in those special characters, such as what I tried to do was do a Q&A session for question and answer. So I just put in Q and then and, the ampersand sign, and A. And when I went to go post it, I got, let me just here. I want to show you this because a lot of people don't realize that this happens. So anytime you try and put in a special character, such as the ampersand key or any of the other ones like the @ key or something like that, you will end up getting an error. So if I just put in the link for the webinar, oops, if I could type, okay, so let's make this bigger so that you can see it just by dragging the corner then. Okay, so I just put in a link for the webinar and it's going to end up saying click here for the IBOtoolbox training Q&A session. But when I do this, you'll see that it will show everything before the and sign. Okay, so let's give it a try here. See what happens? So that's why you don't want to put any of those special characters in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this because people are going to look at it and go, what? All right, so anyhow, let's just start out. What is IBOtoolbox? So for those of you that are new to IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is I'm sorry, I just got sidetracked. IBOtoolbox is a free 100% a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situations. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that really don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 350,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases that you published, your wall posts, your comments, they all get indexed. But it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. And that's who you're really marketing to. So think about it for a minute. If you're trying to market to that 4% of the traffic, the member traffic, you're missing a huge window of opportunity. Okay, so we're on the dashboard right now, and we're seeing the posts that post along the dashboard. But the outside can actually see these posts too, and I know what some of you are thinking, how can that be possible? This is the dashboard. So if we go to the outside of IBOtoolbox, and let me just refresh this page, I'm going to go back here, just kind of take a visual look of what's here. Okay, so if we go back here and we scroll down, we have the same posts here. Okay, so the outside can see what we post. They can also click on members' names, and that takes you to that member's profile page. Okay, and then you can learn all about that member. They also can filter the posts that they see to show only the IBO featured member, contributors, big dogs, traffic leaders, top enrollers, recent press releases, or new members. So if you just select any of these, and I just clicked on recent PRs, that's what you're going to see. All of these are the posts of the recent press releases that were put out. Okay, so if we go back into the dashboard here and we click on somebody's name, that doesn't take us to their IBO social profile page like it would for non-members on the outside, but rather, or people that are looking at things from the outside, but rather it opens up a IBO member viewer. Okay, where we have the opportunity to view their profile and some other options as well. Okay, so always remember that people outside are seeing what you post. You always want to be professional in your postings. You always want to stay on topic when you're making a comment. I was looking at a press release earlier, and somebody had written a press release about one of the IBOtoolbox's tools. And you know that there were 3 people that commented about different tools that were somewhat similar to the IBO tool, but a little bit different. So I thought about it for a minute. I thought, you know, I'm sure those people don't realize, but if you post a press release and you get people talking about something that you didn't even post about, that's kind of, it's kind of hard to keep the conversation going, okay? So it's kind of hard to comment back to them. Because you have to realize that when you're commenting on somebody else's comment or wall post or press release, it's really about them, and it's interacting and engaging with them versus trying to promote your own thing or give something that might not be in competition, but something similar to what they're trying to promote. Okay, so kind of think about that a little bit. And, you know, there's that old saying, do unto others what you would want them to do to you. So you really want to think twice before you do that. Anyways, I just had to say that. Okay, so anyways, IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers, and we work together collectively to help each other promote one another's businesses. Now, we can't possibly join, excuse me, everyone's business, but what we can do is help each other promote our businesses by making comments, bumping it back up to the top of the wall for more exposure and more to see. Okay, so let me take a look to see what questions there are, and if you've just joined us, if you have questions, make sure to go ahead and add them into the chat area so that I can answer them. It looks like the formatting here is a little off skew, so I'm going to refresh my page. And the wall will not automatically refresh. You're going to either have to return to the dashboard or refresh it either way. And if you're posting on the wall or you're commenting and you're looking for your stars to return or those arrows to go back up, you can always reference this on track here on the side. But the point of this on track is your activity, and the more active you are, the more easier it is to achieve and maintain those stars. By just doing one comment on the wall is not going to give you your recent wall activity star. Okay, you have to do 3, 4, 5, and then constantly return to the dashboard, refresh your screen to get that award back to you or get that star back up. Okay? All right, so let's see what kind of questions we have here. All right. All right, hopefully you've got sound now. Oh, wonderful. Hello to you too. Had sound earlier. Okay, if you had sound earlier and you lost it, oh, there you are. Okay, then what I would recommend is to go out of the webinar and come back in completely. Okay. All right, so can you explain IBO Extra? Okay, so IBO Extra is an exchange, a banner exchange, okay? And you can either be an advertiser. Let me go to IBO Extra. Okay, you can either be an advertiser or you can be a someone that wants to get advertising. I think is a publisher, advertiser or publisher, one of those. Okay, so ads and users. Okay, so these are the users that have the size banners going, and so you can just click on a size and you can see who the users are and the banner, or I'm sorry, who the banners are, and the users are over here on the left-hand side, how many times that banner's been shown, etc. Whoops. Okay, so so the number of users, site info, number of users, impressions overall. As you can see, overall traffic is over 5 million. Last 30 days, over 562,000, and today 18,000. So basically what you can do is you can actually put a snippet of code on your web page, okay, or on your IBO social profile page. When you do that, you get traffic there and your ad is shown more, okay? You get more times to show your ads, okay? So what you need to do here is to join, so you're going to have to register, and then once you log in, let me see if I remember my username. I think it's this one. Let's see what happens here. And then enter in the code and submit. Okay. So here's my account. Here are some ads that I have ran. You can also upgrade here too as well. You can grab these banners and you can display them on your site as well. Every time this is displayed, you're going to get another impression, okay? Or a click, I'm sorry. As many times as the banner is displayed, you're going to receive, you know, so much to get a click. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right, but you can kind of see what's going on here as you run these banners. Okay, so you also can pick up a snippet of code. Where is it? Wait a second. I haven't been in this for a while. Okay, so here's your snippet of code here to put on your page. Okay, if you are, and also too, when you refer members here, you also get more, your banner shows up more in rotation as well. So you get more credits to run your banner or banners. And then on your IBO social profile page, if you scroll down here, you get your user ID number, which is under step 1 of edit your profile. You can put that in, and then you get a nice widget on your profile page. Okay, so let me show you where that's at. We'll go to edit profile, and step 1, IBO user extra user ID. I already have mine in there. It's 41. If we go to my profile, scroll down to the bottom left side, this shows up here, IBO Extra. So every time somebody clicks on this and goes and either creates an account, I get so many credits for that to run my banner ads in rotation. Okay, so this isn't really a traffic exchange. It's more of a banner exchange. So you can either put, you know, there's different ways to get your banner shown. You can put a snippet of code on your website if you have your own website. You can refer members here to IBO Extra as well. All right, so hopefully that answered your questions, gave you a little bit more of an insight to that. Also, too, I want to, there is training other than the training webinars and so forth, and that is available under the site navigation. If you click on Get Training, that takes you to the marketwithchris.com platform, which is the IBOtoolbox, official IBOtoolbox training platform. So you're going to register just like you do at any of the other IBO platforms. You have to register. Your IBOtoolbox logins will not work unless you're brand new. When you're brand new to IBOtoolbox, you are directed here, and if you create an account with your username and your IBOtoolbox password, you're all set up. So in that case, it does work. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too confusing. But anyways, scroll down here, and you've got all the IBOtoolbox training lessons. And it covers everything here, even the other platforms as well. And for each video lesson that you watch, you earn IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform, or IBOtoolbox and its family of websites. Okay, let's see here. What's next on the agenda of questions? Let's see here. Okay, all right, so a couple other things that I want to go over, and if you've just joined us, make sure to enter in your questions into the chat area so that I can answer them for you. One of the questions that I went back and forth with a member over the last day or so was setting up a banner ad. Okay, so there are actually 2 links that you need when you create a banner ad. So to create the banner ad, okay, not the banner itself, the banner ad. Okay, so you would go to My Advertising and you would click on Create New Ad. Okay, so you would choose whatever ad you wanted to create. We'll go for 468 by 60, and you give it a friendly name, whatever it is you want to name it. And I'm just going to pull one up here. Let's see here. Okay. All right, this is one that I have for Lead Sleep. Okay, so you're going to need two links. One for the website link. Okay, that is the target link. Okay, so when someone clicks on that banner, that's where they're going to go. They're going to go to the website link. Okay, so this happens to be my referral page for Lead Sleep. The second link is called the graphic URL. This is going to tell IBOtoolbox where to go and grab that image from the internet. Okay, so this image is going to end in a .gif if it's animated, a .jpg or a .png if it's static. That means that it doesn't move at all. Okay, it's just an image. Okay, not a rotating image, not a flash and click here or anything like that. Okay, so two different kinds of links. What happened was this member put the same link. I had asked this member to change the website link because they needed it, the website link changed, it had changed, okay? So that was simple enough, so I said, just go in, edit the banner, and change the website link. Well, this member ended up putting the same link in the website link area box and in the graphic URL box. So what happened was that banner didn't display. It was just a blank box, okay? You need two different URLs, okay? So very, very important that you do that, okay? And then you do your speed. I always leave it at default, and then you have to select an area to run it or a location, okay? Then click on Save and close it out, and then you need to preview that banner to make sure that it's showing correctly, okay? And this one is. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now, if I were to go back in, and I just want to show you, if I were to go back in and put this one in here, here's what would happen. Let me copy this here. Hang on one second. Okay. If I were to do that, save it, close it, preview it, this is what happens. Okay, that's why it's really important for you to get your links correct. Let's see here. So we're going to change that back and put it back in here. Okay, and click on Save. And now, oops, I didn't want to do that. It's back again. All right, so those are what those two links are. They're two different links. They have two different functions, two different links. Okay. All right, the next question is, where can I learn? Okay, so which IBO app are you talking about? The question is, where can I learn about installing the IBO app? Okay, so over at Market with Chris, you can, let's see where the app's at. Here. Okay, section 7. So We have several different apps. We've got how to create a press release, which that's the press release tool or app. We've got the IBO URL and .NET alias. We've got the IBO mobile version. We've got the SMS lookup tool and the Response Magic Autoresponder app. So that's what we've got as far as apps go. Okay, so, to watch it on the webinar. Oh, okay. You're going to have to go to, you know what, go to webinar like you would when you go into, it should, I'm pretty sure, I think I've tried this. Well, I haven't tried this on my iPhone because I'm always doing the webinar. But I'm pretty sure that when you get there, if you pull up that IBO URL on your mobile phone, okay, so you would go to, on your iPhone, you would go to IBOURL.com/webinar and register there. I'm sure you can watch it from your phone. Okay, GoToWebinar is the platform that we use. It'll probably recognize that you're on a mobile device and pull it up that way. Okay, all right. You're very welcome. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay, all right, so we are just going to finish up by showing you how to create your or edit your profile or get your profile set up. It's really important that you set up your profile when you're brand new. You want to do that because your profile is really your public storefront. It's where the outside is going to see you. Members are going to learn more about you, find out what businesses that you're in, what you're promoting, how you conduct business, etc. So your profile is really probably the most important part or piece of this whole IBO toolbox thing. Okay, so click on Edit Profile under Site Navigation. Okay, so there's really 3 steps to complete your profile, basic steps. And there's actually a full 9 steps, but you have to, at the minimum, complete the first 3. Okay, and after we get done doing the 3, I'm going to go through the rest because you're going to see when we get over to our profile how important it is to have a completed profile. Okay, so step 1 is basic information. It consists of your name, your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email's always kept private. Your referral gets that information as well as IBO Toolbox so that they can send you an activation link to activate your IBO Toolbox account. You want to fill in your email because for this PayPal email here, because IBO Toolbox will pay commissions to you if you refer new members who purchase credits, okay? So if you refer members who purchase credits from IBO Toolbox, then you receive a commission. Okay, and you can find out more about that at under my earnings here, under Site Navigation. It'll tell you more about the commission structure. Okay. Again, you can put in your rebrandable traffic username here in the first box, your IBO Extra user ID number here, your IBO Tube channel URL, IBO Gig Store URL, and IBO Answers username. And then you'll have widgets that show up on your profile showing off your activity on these sites with a direct link if someone clicks on those widgets to go and find out more about you on these other platforms. Click Save when you get done. Step 2 is your profile image. You want to use a real picture of yourself, not a logo or a product image. Think about how many different sites you visit on the internet and how you can start branding yourself. People start recognizing you on other sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. really caution you on using a logo or a product image or a picture of your cat or dog or child or whatever it is that you want to use. You really should put a picture of you. People want to know who they do business with, they're going to do business with, I should say. Click on Change Profile Image, select one from your computer and upload it. Next step is step 3, business information. This is where you're going to add your businesses. Now, by doing this, it's going to give you a nice professional listing of all your businesses that you have. And you can add as many as you want. You put in your business name, your title, links to your business opportunity and product page. If you only have one or the other, or just or if you do have both of them, then you can put in different links in each box. Or if you just have one, you can use the same link. It's perfectly fine, but put something in there. And then in the box below, just write up a short description or write-up about your business and click on Save. At any time you can edit by clicking on this notepad icon or delete by clicking on the red X. If you decide to stop at step 3, make sure that you physically click on Dashboard so that you get your 500 IBO advertising credits transferred over directly to your account so you can start promoting your business or businesses. Step 4 is adding a contributor badge. There's plenty of reasons why you would consider doing this. It's by purchasing credits or becoming part of Club IBO. This shows others that you're serious about your business enough to put some money behind it, a little bit of money behind it. Minimum credit purchase is only $10. Club IBO is $19.95 a month. So you have a couple of different options there, especially if you're just starting out and you have a smaller advertising budget. Those are definitely something to consider. You get the nice little contributor badge. It makes you stand out in the crowd. As IBOtoolbox grows larger and larger, it's easier to get noticed the more stars and badges and so forth that you have. Excuse me. All right, add the contributor badge by clicking on this or button or by visiting the Credit Center. Step 5 is customizing your IBO social front page. You can do it with graphics, videos, text, anything that I've got an order form on mine that you can actually access by clicking here. You can also do HTML, which for me is a little bit easier. I can do a little bit more with that, or you could do a little bit more with that for your IBO social profile page. Then just click Save when you're done, and then we move down to step 6, which is adding business links or backlinks to your profile. They get shown over there and get picked up by the search engines. So, excuse me. So what we would do is you would put in the name to your link, and you can do, for mine, like I've got for bizopbanners.com, I put in .com here and then the link over here. Or you can do something like, oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this one here. For my Market with Chris, the link name, I just put Learn Marketing and then the link over here. Okay, so you can get creative if you want a little bit. Hang on just one second. Okay, sorry about that. Definitely had a frog in my throat there. Okay, step 7 is social networks. You're going to select from the drop down here. Select Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Google, Dig, YouTube, network blogs, etc. Whichever one you select, you want to make sure that you put in the appropriate link. So, for instance, I put in my Facebook fan page, which I listed over here. Okay, and then just click on Save at any time. You can edit or delete. Step 8 is business videos. This is where you upload videos to your profile. You want to give it your video a title, the YouTube URL, the More Info link, which is the target website, and then a few video keywords and click on Save. Again, you can edit or delete at any time. And then finally, we have step 9, which is monetizing your profile page with Google AdSense. Now, you have to be approved by Google AdSense, and in order to get approved by Google, you need to have a site that gets a lot of traffic. Your IBO social profile page does not qualify you for a site that gets a lot of traffic because it's really not your site. In fact, you have to put a snippet of code on your site when you first are trying to get approved by Google that confirms that you are the owner of that site. Okay, so you got to put it up in the head HTML of your site. There are some alternatives to Google AdSense. You can use Lead Sleep or some other alternatives. If you need more information about that, you can contact me directly if you'd like, and I would be more than happy to help you out. Once you add in your Google AdSense code, you want to accept the terms and conditions here and click on Save, and then your profile is completed. Again, you want to make sure that you click on Dashboard when you get done so you get those advertising credits. But we're going to go directly to the profile, so we're going to click here. And we've got our picture, our name, our stars and badges are all visible. Over here on this side, we've got our stats, our country, our likes, how many times we've been featured member, how many associates we have, wall posts, comments made, press releases, video, and if we had our phone and Skype ID visible, it would go in this area here. Our visitor stats are automatically shown. We've got the daily, monthly, and total. The IBO Associator widget is automatically displayed. This was not part of completing your profile, but it's a very clever little widget. It's over here. The 10 most recent press releases, I can't talk, are over here. Business links, which was step 6. These are those backlinks. They're displayed over here. Your member advertising, that can be your AdSense or your Lead Sleep or other kind of advertising over here. Active associates, these are members that you're associated with that have just recently logged on and they're actively on the platform. Okay, and then if we scroll up here, we've got our social network buttons, which was step 7, I think it was, yeah. And then you've got your Facebook comments. We've got our customization area here, which was step 5. Above that, you've got a menu bar. Home is where we're at now. Your social wall displays all your comments and posts that you have recently, or comments to your posts and press releases that have recently been made. You've got your My Businesses link, which is step 3, professional listing of all your businesses. Press releases, all of the press releases you have with a search feature that will search through the titles. Videos, the same thing, all the videos that you've posted to your profile. Let me click on it here with a searchable through the titles. And learn more. Anyone that enters in their information here becomes a lead for you, housed under the My Leads section at IBO. And then search. Every member has their own branded search engine. They can give out their link, or when someone is visiting your page, they can simply put in anything here and search, click search, and what's going to happen is it's going to render all of your results after the Google related ads. So I put in press releases, and as you can see, it brings up all my press releases and pages of them. And then there's an area to run a banner ad up here, which I would recommend that you all do that. Again, this is your page. You don't want to let anybody else have this prime real estate. Everything on this page should be about you. Okay, and you can constantly update this. Again, recommend you complete all 9 steps. You don't want to give up anything to anyone else or any other member here. It's all about you. Take advantage of this free tool that you have. It's like having your own personal About Me page that IBO hosts for you. Okay, and all of your activities pushed out there. So make sure it's, again, up to date and with all of your current information. All right, so that is it. And thank you guys so much for coming to the webinar. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Training is really important to your success, like your network marketing company, your affiliate site, etc. IBOtoolbox is no different. Those members that take the time to learn how this platform works get the best results. Okay, so consider that. Make sure to join Market with Chris. Take advantage of the training over there. That's all new, brand new video training that you won't find anywhere else. So take advantage of that, earn some extra credits to advertise your business and get more exposure. Okay, so let's go to the Credit Center so that we can redeem tonight's credit coupon code. So we're going to click on Credit Center. We're going to click on Redeem Coupon. Okay, so first of all, before I do this, it's going to ask me to click on some ads. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. Let's see, where am I going to go? I'm going to go here on the outside and refresh this, scroll down here and click on these. So I'll just click on this one and I'm going to go back over here. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to show you something, okay? So you saw I clicked on an ad, go back to Redeem Coupon, and in order to unlock the redemption tool and redeem your credits, you need to click and visit on ads located on at least one of the following links. Well, some of you might be thinking, well, I've clicked on ads throughout the day, and you saw me just click on an ad, but look what happens. It will not let me check the box saying that I've participated and clicked on a few ads. So we're going to actually click on a couple of these. So we're going to click on the second one here, IBOtoolbox News. It opens up in a new page. When the ad comes up, we'll go ahead and click on that. We'll back. This box is still open. We'll click on IBOtoolbox, which is the first one. It actually takes us back to the dashboard. We can click here. If we go back here, it's still open, okay? And now it's going to allow me to check this box, okay? So the moral of this lesson is to make sure that you click on one of the links displayed here and visit an ad on those pages, okay? All right, so tonight's credit coupon code is what is it? Okay. IBO Safe Haven. Okay, all one word, IBO Safe Haven. Check the box. And it should say redeem coupon, and it should say accepted 400 credits were added. Now, you need to do this right away, okay? That's why I'm walking you through how to redeem a credit coupon code. If you do not and you wait, this credit coupon code is time sensitive, so it will expire. So do yourself a favor, go to the Credit Center right now, repeat the steps that I just showed you, and redeem the coupon. Okay? You guys have a great Wednesday. I will have this up for recording over on IBO's YouTube channel early tomorrow, and I will have a link up later on that you can go and register for next Wednesday's webinar. Okay? Have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.